Want to know how to make a paper sunflower with Cricut?
Yes!
Then keep watching for this step-by-step tutorial. Hi, my name is Kim with Kimagine DIY, where I hope to help you imagine the possibilities with DIYs and crafts. If that sounds like fun, consider subscribing. Now let's just jump right into this project. Here are the materials you will need: your Cricut maker, light grip mat, cardstock, some weeding tools, brayer and a scraper, and some hot glue. First, use the link in the description box to get the free SVG. If you don't have the password, click Get Password. Once you enter the resource library, use the Find a Word feature. On my computer, it is Control F. Then type in sunflower to find it easily. Click on Giant Sunflower, and it will download a zipped file to your computer. Then, by hitting the up arrow, select Show in Folder. Select your zip file and click Extract All, and then click Extract. Next, open up Cricut Design Space. You are going to go to Upload, Upload Image, and click Browse. Find your SVG in your folder and click to open. Then you can rename it and add tags so you can find it easier later. Then click Upload. Select your SVG and click Add to Canvas. If you want a giant sunflower, you can just click Make It. I like how intricate this detail is, and I wanted to find out how small I can make it. I resized it to 3 inches, then ungrouped it so I can make some of these petals a lighter color. It is completely optional. I did it for 2 reasons. One, to add dimension to the flower, and because I didn't have that much cardstock for a singular color. Then I selected all, went to Align, clicked Center so I can neatly group them together. Then I also resized it up by a 1/2 inch for each one. So 3.5, 4 inches, and 4.5 inches. Then click Make It. I only have letter cardstock, so I'm switching all my mat's material size to 8.5 by 11. Then click Continue and select your material. My materials are light cardstock. Next, lay your cardstock on the mat and use the brayer or scraper to make sure it is flat. Then load it into your Cricut machine using the arrow button. And then when you see the Cricut logo flashing, press it to start your cut. When weeding, you can use your tools to peel the corner up and then flip your mat over and peel it back. Since I was peeling off scrap that I will not use, you can just peel up the paper without flipping it over. I just have a habit of flipping the mat over. These 2 mats were all the petals for 1 flower. Now I had my Cricut cut just the intricate detail part to see what various sizes I could make. Weeding this, I had to be very careful not to rip the paper in the process. I gently lifted the edges with my straight tool and then used my finger to press the paper into the spatula to lift it from the mat. Look at all the confetti it left behind. It was very satisfying to use this scraper to clean my mat. You'll have some pieces on your design that you just need to poke through with a needle. Very few times I had to use my tweezer to gently rip off a small piece that was somewhat still attached. Here they are side to side, such beautiful detail. I do believe 3 inches is the smallest you should go, but if you try smaller, let me know if it worked for you in the comments. Now it's time to assemble the sunflower. Let's start with the spiral pattern and the black underlay. It may take a little bit of rotating, but there is a way they line up exactly. Then I used some spray adhesive to glue them together. To make sure there was full contact, I used my brayer to flatten them together. I would just check your brayer afterwards to see if it needs any cleaning. Put your cardstock to the side so it can air dry. Next, grab the brown circle and fold all the rectangles in. Then I took leftover craft foam and traced my circle, making sure I was not marking my cardstock. I cut one circle, but you can probably fit another foam circle. Next, we prep the flower petals. First, fold it in half and then fold that in half. And repeat for the other side until you form at least 3 lines in the petal. You can add a lot more folds in the petal if you want. It creates the ridges that are in a sunflower petal. Since the sunflower is smaller, I didn't feel the need to add a lot of lines for myself. And you will also do this for all the petals. And I will be honest with you, it is a little time consuming. Now let's warm up the glue gun so we can put this sunflower together. Grab the brown circle, spiral a good amount of glue inside, and press the craft foam into it. If you have open space around the edges, you can fill it up with glue to help keep those rectangular folds down. Of course, be careful because hot glue is in fact very hot. Next, we're going to glue the petals to the green backing. I'm starting with the light yellow first. Place a dab of hot glue on the tip. It doesn't matter which one you use. If you get too much glue on one petal, just use another petal to take the excess. And glue the petals opposite from each other so you can fill the sunflower as evenly as possible. Sometimes I use my spatula to press and smooth the glue down if it was too hot for my fingers. After I had a good amount of the lighter yellow, I started to mix in the brighter yellow color. Then I go back to light and bright again. How many shades of yellow are you going to mix in your sunflower? 1, 2, or dare I even say more? Let me know. As each layer was glued on, I was getting so excited to see how full and beautiful it was coming out. After all the petals are attached, it's time to glue the seed base. I spiraled some glue on the green backing and on the craft foam. Before pressing down, you want to eye it up and make sure it's center. I was a little off center for the first one I did make. I noticed unfortunately I had some glue strands on my petals, so I quickly grabbed my tweezer to peel it off before it completely cooled down. Next, add a spiral of glue to the seed base and center your spiral within the sunflower and press down. Your sunflower will vary in size depending on how you glue your petals down, but I wanted to give you a good idea about what size these sunflowers came out to be. This one has the 3-inch seed spiral, and the sunflower came out around 6.5 inches. This one has the 3.5-inch seed spiral, and it came out to about 8 inches. And this one had the 4-inch seed spiral, and it came out to about 9 inches. And here's the finished product in use. I just glued some floral wire to the back and added it to the wreath. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can click the card right up here or click here for an entire playlist. And don't forget to watch the blooper at the end, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.